Hey there everybody, this is Tiger Eye Gaming, and welcome back to the latest episode of our Minecraft now 1.21.4 Let's Play. That's right, we are officially in Minecraft 1.21.4, which means that we have bundles, which actually we might have had for the last episode too, I can't quite remember now, but more importantly for today's episode, we also have the Pale Garden and the Creaking. Yes, that's right. Today, we are going to be looking for the nearest Pale Garden to our little cherry blossom biome. We're going to be heading over there with our horsey, and we're going to be looking for the Creaking mob. I really don't want to waste any time, so I've gone ahead and before I started recording this episode, pretty much prepared everything we need, just cleared out my inventory, got some blocks, got some spare wood, we have our shield. I did reinstall vanilla tweaks, thankfully, so we should not have to worry about the shield being too high up on our hotbar, because as we all know, that very much bothers me. And what else? Oh, we have a hoe ready, and we have some shears ready so that we can get a couple of the new blocks. We will also definitely be just trying to get some saplings for the new pale oak trees. And then we also have our bundles here, so any random items we happen to pick up along the way, we can go ahead and grab with our bundles. But yeah, I think we have located a Pale Garden that's not too far from us using chunk base. And, well, I am just going to head over there and pray that we have not already generated that land. I don't think we have, but, well, there's one way to find out. So let's get our horsey, and actually I should grab a boat, and as soon as I grab the boat, we will be off. All right, we've got our coordinates, 2768, and what was it? 2384. I went ahead and put them in the chat as reference for myself, and, well, here we go. And while we're out here on the open ocean, traveling towards the nearest Pale Garden biome, I did just want to take a quick second to let you guys know, technically I do actually have another episode recorded that I recorded before this current one that you're watching right now. However, basically I recorded it at this point a couple months ago, right before I went on a trip. And by the time I came back from the trip, I wasn't really in a Minecraft mood anymore, so I hadn't really touched the game for a little bit, and I just never ended up editing and rendering that video in order to post it. So basically what I'm saying is I have footage of another video that I meant to upload before this one. However, the time came, I have some free time now to record now that the Pale Garden update, or rather the winter drop, is out. And right now that's really what I'm feeling inspired to do, is to go to the Pale Garden and explore the new Pale Garden biome, find the Creaking, find the resin, the new wood, all that stuff. Depending on how this video does, I may or may not end up eventually releasing that video. If this video does really well and I want to follow up on it with some more stuff that's related to the new update, then I might just hold off on releasing that video. If this video, does like okay, or if I just feel like it's the right thing to do, I might go ahead and edit up that video and release it after this one, even though technically I recorded it a couple months ago. Anyways, nothing crazy really happens in that episode, no spoilers, but what we do in that episode is we construct the bone meal farm that I've been talking about. I'm really happy with it too. It's really effective, and it's actually the first time I've ever made one in Minecraft. And I don't know, just the first time I make any new farm in Minecraft, it's always a really exciting moment to me. In my long-term, personal world that I've never uploaded on here, I have this drowned farm that I just built way up in the sky above a river nearby my base, and I'm so proud of it, even though it's really not all that useful of a farm. I'm not a big copper builder, and, rotten flesh is not really all that useful, but it's still one of my favorite things I've ever done, just because it's unique, it's fun, all the work has paid off, and now if I want some cheap and decent XP, I can just hang out there at that farm. But yeah, tangent aside, that is basically my point. I have an episode kind of waiting in the wings. I think it would be nice to release it eventually, but, we'll kind of see where the future takes us. Right now, I am feeling motivated to play the game, play some Minecraft, and specifically explore this new update. And hey, on that note of the new update, I want to know, what do you guys think of it so far? Obviously, at this point in the video, we haven't actually reached any of the new biomes yet, so I don't know what I think of it yet. But personally, I'm pretty excited to check it out. It's really funny, I actually had never seen the Weeping Angels episode of Doctor Who. I actually hadn't seen any Doctor Who episodes before, but that is now one of the 2 episodes that I've ever seen. So it's kind of perfect. It's kind of perfect that I've seen the episode of that show that seemingly inspired this new mob in the game, which is very cool. Also, we did just pick up this buried treasure map. I don't know if I want to go and search for this thing yet. Huh. maybe I'll do it on the way back. Right now, I kind of don't want to get distracted. All right, everybody. We are basically at the exact correct X coordinate. So now we just need to head a little bit further to get to the right Y coordinate. And there you are. I was wondering where you were. Since we happen to have spotted some wolves as soon as we got here onto land. Oh, boom, there we go. All right, we're going to have ourselves a couple of new wolf pets. Low-key, I actually meant to bring one of my wolves and one of my cats on this trip. But hey, we managed to find some wolves here, so no harm, no foul. Let's go. Well, it looks like we've got ourselves a nice taiga forest right here. Low-key, I actually don't know if we've encountered one of these in this world before, so maybe I'll go ahead and collect a few saplings, because, I mean, we're going to have to head straight through this thing. We got to keep on heading in positive Z, south for a little bit. And hopefully we will get to the Pale Garden while it's still light outside. And then soon enough it'll turn to night and we can find the creaking. Oh, and this is neat. Look at that. Right in the middle of this taiga, we've got ourselves an azalea tree. Meaning that if we were to dig down, we would find another lush cave right here. That's great. Now, of course, in our last episode, we did manage to find ourselves a lush cave. Oh, foxes. Sorry, got sidetracked. Yeah, so that flowering azalea isn't super useful to us now, but still very cool. And wow, okay. Now, I gotta remember, how is it you actually tame a fox? Is that even something you can do? Hold on, I actually don't remember. Alright, I may need a second to check the wiki on this, because I don't think you can tame foxes, but you might be able to breed them. In which case the babies don't fear you? Okay, I read up on these guys quickly on the Minecraft wiki, and I believe, yeah, I was right in what I was thinking, that naturally spawned in adult and baby foxes will run away from the player unless sneaking. However, I think having wolves, even if they're tamed wolves, may frighten the foxes, because I think naturally these guys being the wolves, will attack foxes. So I think that's why they were, running away from me even when I was sneaking nearby them. And yeah, you're not really able to tame the adult foxes or even the baby foxes in the same way that you can tame wolves or parrots or other animals that you can keep as pets. I think the maximum you can get is just you could get a baby fox bred if you're able to get close enough to 2 adult foxes, where the baby fox will then trust you and it won't run away. Regardless, we've got enough animals in our growing animal army, so even if we can't get any foxes, that's okay. It's just cool to see them, because I feel like they're not really a mob that I come across too much in the game. Well, folks, looks like we're getting awfully close to... Oh, actually, oh my god, literally, I started off that sentence by just looking at the dark oak forest here, and I was about to go into an explanation of how the Pale Garden is basically a variant of the dark oak forest, and they always spawn inside of a dark oak forest. I literally, starting off that sentence, didn't even realize that you could see the Pale Garden from where we were. So there you go. We are getting so close. And alright, I think this is about where it switches. Dark Forest to Pale Garden. There we go. We have officially found our first Pale Garden in this new world. Look at that. Okay, this is beautiful. Look at this. Well, beautiful might be the wrong word. It's crazy how just black and white this biome really feels without being literally black and white. You have the dirt here every now and then, but like this moss is just such an interesting shade. It really just, it's so grayscale that it's crazy. The just complete ambiance and mood change once you get into one of these biomes is nuts. But hey, I think it actually is starting to get pretty close to night. Let's walk outside here. Yeah, I think the sun is beginning to set. So before it does that, let's take a look at some of the new items in this biome. Here we've got some pale hanging moss. So I used my shears to grab that. I believe you have to use shears. Let me try just doing it with my hands. Yep, that didn't work. Okay. And it is raining, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. We will deal with it. So I believe it's getting dark along with raining, I believe. So I think that means that the creaking might be able to spawn in very soon. So I'm gonna hopefully just get this tree chopped down, and then I will try to put some torches down both for my benefit and for yours, so it doesn't get too dark to the point where we can't see anything. Real quick, let's also break one of these. Wonderful, we've got ourselves a pale moss block, which I think if you have 2 of those, you might be able to craft into a moss carpet. Is that right? Yep, same as normal moss. And then we also have a pale moss carpet block. And there is a zombie somewhere. Now, I believe other mobs can also spawn in the pale garden, but the creaking is just, you know, the primary mob, let's say. It's something that only spawns in the pale garden. Man, I really want to turn the rain off because I feel like that's going to mess with the ambiance a little bit and, you know, the feeling of experiencing this for the very first time. But it's okay. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. Oh, God. There we go. Okay, he's on the subtitles for the first time. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where are you? Where are you? God, I'm about to get jump scared so bad. I know it. It is funny. I don't really know why I'm scared because also, like, the creaking isn't going to do all that much damage to me. They're not that strong, and we have netherite protection armor. But still, you know, it's that horror movie type thing, sneaking up on you out of nowhere. That's the scary part here. Oh, creaking. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Oh my God, there it is. Oh my God, we just ran right past it. Oh God. That is so freaky. Look at that guy. Okay. So we know the creaking heart is in that tree. Oh, look at... Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. That is so cool. These guys are so freaky. Okay. So just in case you're not aware, you cannot hurt these guys. You can't do it with a sword. You can't do it with anything. You can't shoot them. Actually, what's going to happen if I do that? I don't want to hit my dog by accident, but yeah, I guess it just... Did it absorb that? That's very interesting. Okay, well, my dog is taking care of him. Attaboy, good job, buddy. So I think what we'll have to do is just scoot over this... Oh my God. Scoot over this way while still keeping an eye on them. Oh God, this is actually kind of terrifying. All right, we are going to run this direction. We're going to lure him out. Oh my God, they're quick too. All right. God, they're so fast. Okay. We're going to run. Oh my God. Oh God, that's so scary. Are they both in view now? I think so. So what we're going to do is chop this thing down while it is still in our view. I'm just going to make sure that there's nothing behind us either, right? Nope, we are good. Okay, where is... Oh my God. Huh. That is so freaky. Where is the creaking heart? Where is it? It's got to be up here. Oh my God. See, like I said, they barely do any damage, but they are just... They're so quick, and the horror movie... Oh God. The horror movie vibe is just so strong. Okay. Oh, there it is. There. Okay. We have now found it. The first creaking heart in this world. Boom. Chopped it down. And... Yes! Okay, he just disintegrated there. So we've also now got our resin. And there is still another creaking, so we should just be aware of that. But that's very cool. So we've got our first resin in the world, and we have broken our first creaking heart. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so where's your thing at? It's over here. Yeah, once you realize that, like, you can take hits from those guys really easily, then it's far less of an issue. However, they are still spooky AF. Oh, cool, and we've got some of these creaking flowers. That's super neat. Oh my gosh. See, now this is where I think it gets a little bit difficult, is that other mobs still do spawn in. Oh gosh. Oh Lord. Okay. And do they come out of their biome? I guess they do. That's very interesting. Oh god, and they're still chasing us. That creeper is around here somewhere, so let's be careful. Okay, we see the resin generating around a wood. No! No! Not my wolf! Oh, not again. We've lost too many good soldiers. Oh, Lord. Huh. Okay, get up there. All right. This is a good spot to be in. Oh, God, he's getting closer. Ow. Okay. Well, thanks for that. I'm just gonna keep you in sight while we destroy that right there. Oh, that wasn't the actual block. That was. Wait. Is that not your thing? Where is yours? Oh, no. See, this is where it gets spooky. Okay, I'm gonna scoot because I don't want that creeper to blow up right on me. Yeah, I can't lie. This is like super duper spooky. There we go. Okay, we got him. Where is your tree? Oh, is it right here? Oh, no, it's up here. I see. Okay. Where? God dang it. Yeah, see, having full armor means that we don't really need to fear the creaking that much. However, they are still spooky, and they can still enable other mobs to get us, which might be one of their main dangers. See, some freaking guy is still shooting me. Can you hold on? I'm busy, brother. Yeah, there you go. Let's have the creaking block me. Okay, that should take him out. Yeah, there we go. And he just disintegrated into some resin. Okay, you can skedaddle. And look at that. I think nighttime, or excuse me, I think daytime is coming, which means that the creakings will stop spawning in. Oh, and also we should get to see this little transition here. Let's see if we can get it on camera. So I think we should just about be at that transition time. What do we have here? We have an open eye blossom. Will they soon close? Because I think we're getting to daytime. Let's go. Come on. Oh, yeah. Eye blossom closes. Eye blossom closes. Oh, isn't that neat? See, we can see them in real time closing. All right, folks. Now that nighttime has ended, I think it's time to collect a bit more of this wood, and most importantly, collect some of the saplings so that we can make more at home. So let's go ahead and chop this guy down, and then we can take a look at some of the variants. Not variants, really, but we can take a look at the planks and what some of the items look like, i.e., you know, trapdoors, doors, fences, fence gates, all that stuff, all the different wood items. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what they look like because, low-key, this is basically like a white wood. It could end up handy for our long-term goal of creating that cherry blossom village down in the hole in our little donut. All right, so first off, we've got this pale moss block. Very nice, pretty much just a washed out version of the normal moss block, which we obtained in last episode when we went to the lush cave. Same thing with the pale moss carpet, very nice. And we do have a couple of these open eye blossoms. I don't want to leave them out for too long right now because they might close. We also have some of this pale hanging moss. Very neat stuff. I do like the look of that. Oh, that's very pretty moss. Very nice. I do like how that looks. All right, let's put those birch leaves back in the short grass. I don't need that. And then finally, the pale oak logs. Sorry, pale oak planks, excuse me. Oh, look at that. It's such an interesting color. It's almost got like a slight pink hue. But yeah, in general, that's like that's basically a white wood block. Very nice. Okay. Off the top of my head, I don't know if this is going to fit in exactly with what we want to do in our cherry blossom village build. But hey, having a new type of color, basically, for wood blocks in the game, that's really neat. And look at this, we also got some resin clumps, too. I don't remember offhand what all you can craft with this, so let's get our crafting table out. Oh gosh. Okay, let's get our inventory set up correct. Resin. So it would be 9 like this, and then that gets you a block of resin, which you can use to make one of those creaking hearts. Right. Oh, okay, and you can also uncraft it back into resin clump. Perfect. Nice. Look at that. That is a very interesting block. It's kind of like a magma cream block. Huh. That is very interesting. I do like it, though. I'm partial to orange. What can I say? So I'm a big fan of that resin block. I'm going to have to look up at what all else you can do with resin. Actually, let me even take a second and I'll take a look at the Minecraft wiki. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Very interesting. So what you can actually do with resin, I would say the most versatile building block you can make with it, is you can cook these resin clumps and you can use them to make resin bricks. You then combine the resin brick kind of ingots into a square of 4 like this, and you can make a resin brick block. And then you can use that to make all sorts of stuff. You can make a chiseled variant, slabs, stairs, walls. Very neat, though. I'm a big fan of that block. And hey, I like the versatility of this pale oak wood. I'm not 100% sure if it's something that I'm going to end up using, but hopefully it will be. And also, additional note, I really do like these particles. Look at those little, they basically look like pale leaves that fall down. Oh, that's super neat. I like the vibes of this place a lot. I'm not gonna lie, having our first night here be in the rain, I think that really hurt our experience because it wasn't quite the same as it would have been on a clear night. We could have gotten a better look. But yeah, this is really cool. I have to say, I don't know how many more times I'll end up visiting these, just because I don't think there's necessarily much you can obtain from them, other than like specifically the resin blocks. And you know what? One thing I don't know, based on just pretty quickly surfing the wiki, I don't know if you can obtain resin just by using saplings to make more of these trees. I don't know if that's something where you have to come here to the naturally spawned in Pale Garden in order to get that resin. So that's something that we're gonna have to find out. All right, guys. It took a minute because, these leaves are so densely connected up at kind of the treetops in this forest. There's always just some wooden planks, or excuse me, not wooden planks. There's always some logs that seem to connect to the leaves from any sort of different trees so that the leaves don't naturally despawn and we can't pick up these pale oak saplings. So I had to chop down 3 or 4 trees, but we did manage to get 14 saplings, which should be more than enough to have a self-sustaining source at home. But yeah, here we are. It is nighttime again, and I figure, you know what? Since we're here, we might as well stay one more night just to see if we can get a better look at this place at nighttime when it's not raining outside, because I do think that kind of blocked out some of the vibe of what it would be like during a typical night. But yeah, let's see if we can get any more creakings to spawn in. I'm not sure if we've taken out all the creaking hearts in this forest. I kind of don't think so, because we only took out 2, and that seems like a small number. So let's see if we can get any more creakings to spawn in, and if we can get a better look at them. And you know what's interesting? My other analysis of this place is that honestly, it's kind of like a lot of other structures in Minecraft in that the new mob added, it's not like a boss, it's not going to be anything that can necessarily kill you single-handedly on its own. It's super overpowered or anything like that. I really don't think it is. It doesn't honestly do that much damage. I think the Creaking's main allure as a monster that you have to fight is more that it just distracts you. You're trying to keep your eyes on it. Oh, jeez. You're trying to keep your eyes on it so you don't get hit, but that means that you have to take your eyes off of other mobs. You can't be on the lookout for creepers. You can't be on the lookout for a freaking zombie train of 4 that spawns on you. You can't be looking out for skeletons, all that sort of stuff. And you know what? That's a valid niche to have, Plus, I think it also just plays in a little bit to the horror aspect of the game, being developed sometime around October, close to Halloween. And I think oh my gosh, please guys, cut it out. Are there any more? Ugh, creeper now, okay. But yeah, this guy in particular, that's a way that I can see the creaking genuinely being pretty harmful, in that it just, it distracts you while a bunch of creepers can spawn in, just sneak up on you and blow up right in your face. Somewhat surprisingly, it does seem like we actually might have taken out all the creaking hearts in that forest. Where even is this guy? My goodness. There he is. Yeah, it does seem like we actually might have managed to do that. I'm glad I know that you can craft creaking hearts. If I had done that, if I had taken out all the creaking hearts in this forest, and you couldn't craft new ones, that would be kind of a pain in the butt. It would mean that we'd have to go and find an entirely new pale garden in order to get more resin, which would really not be nice. So I'm very glad that you can craft them. I think that's a smart idea to add into the game. We've gotten a good look at how this place looks. We got a good look at the creaking last night. So I think, honestly, I might just go ahead and kind of leave this place now. Because we've got a whole bunch of pale oak logs. We have a bunch of saplings. Where are they? They're in here somewhere. Oh, here they are, actually, 16. And also, on that note, these saplings, they look beautiful. I really like that design. It's super cool. I think I really like how they resemble the dark oak saplings, but just kind of a little bit more dead and a little bit more gray. I think that's a really neat touch. But yeah, we've even got 28 resin clumps, so if we ever want to use those in the future, it's definitely a farm that we're going to have to implement, which I think is pretty cool. It's pretty neat to have a farm where you might need to involve an active hostile mob in order to make the farm. But yeah, guys, I think it's probably time to head back. Hopefully we can pick up another wolf on the way back, because I do think one of those 2 wolves that we got, as soon as we kind of immediately made it back onto land after being in the ocean, one of those 2 wolves, he got stuck somewhere, I think fighting a skeleton, and he just never came back. So RIP, we've already lost our 1 wolf, but we can get our 2nd wolf back, hopefully, and maybe even pick up an extra one on the way. Well, all right, everybody. We've made it back home, safe and sound. We have the same number of dogs now as we did when we left on this trip. And hey, we've got a whole bunch more. Oh, we also did find a little shipwreck, had a little bit of suspicious stew, nothing crazy. But we have a whole lot more pale oak logs. We've got our pale oak saplings and a few other goodies from the pale oak forest. What's it called? Pale garden. Actually, wait, is that just what the biome is called? No, okay, pale garden. We have a bunch of goodies from the pale garden. Ugh, there's so many new words in this game, sometimes it gets confusing. But with that, everybody, I think that's going to bring this episode to an end for today. Now, like I said, I may or may not end up eventually editing and uploading that video where we made the bone meal farm. I will just go ahead and run over to it now real quick so you guys can see what it looks like. But yeah, I am very happy with the progress we've made. We've got a lot of automatic farms going on right now, and some less automatic farms like these armadillos who are still just chilling in their boat over here. But I'm very happy with how this automatic bone meal farm is going. It's working very well, making all these new moss blocks, and then now, there you go. New moss spawns in, water comes in, pushes all that stuff over there, and it gets converted to bone meal. Lovely, lovely stuff. So yeah, we're looking good in this world. I'm feeling motivated and excited to play Minecraft right now. So hopefully, soon enough, we can get a design going for that cherry blossom village that I keep on talking about. But yeah, on that note, guys, thank you all very, very much for watching. Let's face the camera right now. I will see you in the next episode very soon.